Have you ever seen someone betray, lie to, or wrong a Virgo, and then watch in bewilderment as that person's life inexplicably began to crumble? Projects that seemed certain fall apart for no reason. Good fortune that flowed vanishes into thin air. Solid relationships collapse in a chain reaction. It's not coincidence. It's not bad luck. It's not the law of attraction going wrong. There's a hidden truth about Virgo that astrology whispers. This sign carries such powerful karmic protection that messing with it is signing a cosmic contract of amplified retribution. The secret revelation that few people know is that Virgo is not just organized or perfectionist. It is a living channel of energetic purification, a divine instrument of universal order that the universe fiercely protects. Hurting Virgo is not a personal attack. It's interference in a sacred process of cosmic balance. And when that balance is broken, the law of return itself acts with surgical precision, returning to the sender exactly what was sent, but multiplied by factors that only cosmic justice understands. In this video, you'll discover 7 truths about Virgo karma, from permanent energetic memory to spiritual guardians, and the law of multiplication that makes evil return in disproportionate doses. If you are a Virgo, live with one, or have crossed that line without realizing it, this content is essential. Because understanding these laws changes not only how you see Virgo, it changes how you live your own energetic choices forever. There is a protective quality that Virgo possesses that few understand, and even fewer respect. It's not street superstition, it's not petty revenge, it's not astrological drama. It's something much deeper, a kind of karmic field that envelops every authentic Virgo, causing those who unjustly hurt them to reap consequences that go far beyond what they sowed. Projects that seemed certain crumble without explanation. Luck that was flowing vanishes out of nowhere. Relationships that were solid begin to crumble. Virgo's karma is not superficial punishment. It's energetic justice in action, a cosmic mechanism that balances what has been broken. What frightens those who begin to perceive this pattern is the surgical precision of the return. It's no coincidence. Virgo, ruled by Mercury and associated with the Earth goddess, functions as a purifying channel for energy. When someone sends injustice through this channel, the energy doesn't dissipate. It's organized, amplified, and returned to the sender with cosmic interest. Whoever betrays a loyal Virgo sees betrayals multiply in their own life. Whoever lies to an honest Virgo begins to be surrounded by lies. Virgo's spiritual protection operates 24 hours a day, invisible but relentless. This hidden truth explains why genuine Virgos, those who live for service, organization, and purity of intention, are rarely affected by prolonged misfortunes. The universe protects them not out of favoritism, but because of their function. They are instruments of order in a chaotic world. To mess with Virgo is to mess with the universal balance, and the universe itself goes into correction. But if this protection is already impressive, wait until you understand the cosmic mission that makes Virgo an untouchable sign for those who live in imbalance. Virgo didn't come into the world to be just another one. They came as the organizer of cosmic chaos, the one who receives mess and returns order, who receives error and returns correction, who receives conflict and returns harmony. This spiritual mission is not optional for the authentic Virgo. It's who they are at the soul level. Associated with the Virgin Goddess, yes, the one of purity and service, they function as an agent of universal balance, cleansing, purifying, and aligning everything they touch. When someone unjustly harms this divine instrument, they are not only hurting one person, they are interfering in a sacred process of cosmic order. The danger of messing with Virgo lies precisely in this sacred function. Imagine trying to sabotage an engineer who builds bridges essential to the city. The consequences aren't just between the two of you, they affect the entire structure. Similarly, hurting a dedicated Virgo activates karmic correction protocols that go beyond the personal. The universe detects the disruption of harmony and begins repairs. Whoever caused the damage begins to see their own life inexplicably fall apart. Contracts that used to close automatically stop closing. Good health begins to show signs of slowing down. Prosperity that flowed suddenly stalls for no apparent reason. Cosmic justice in action. This spiritual mission explains why Virgo attracts so much attack. and why these attacks always return amplified. Those who understand Virgo's role in the grand scheme simply respect it, value it, protect it. Those who don't understand pay to learn. And karmic learning is never cheap. But this automatic reaction from the universe has even deeper roots, in an energetic memory that Virgo carries like no other in the zodiac. Virgo doesn't forget, but not in the way you think. It's not human resentment, it's not petty revenge. It's a permanent energetic memory that registers all injustice in the universal field as an open spiritual debt. Even if the Virgo forgives rationally, embraces, moves on with love and detachment, the energy of what was done remains active, organized, awaiting return. Law of return in perfection. What goes around comes around, but through Virgo's purifying filter, it always returns transformed into an inescapable lesson. This energetic memory functions like an impeccable cosmic archive. Every betrayal, every lie, every injustice, verbalized or not, is recorded not in the Virgo's mind, but in the ether surrounding them. The universe reads this archive and initiates balancing protocols. Those who caused harm receive mirrored situations that force spiritual growth. The boss who unjustly fired an honest Virgo sees their own company face unexpected audits. The friend who betrayed trust sees true friendships evaporate from their life. The partner who manipulated sees future relationships filled with the same manipulations they used. Cosmic justice never misses its target. What's impressive is the patience of this memory. It doesn't explode in immediate revenge. It waits for the right moment, when the learning will be most impactful. Virgo may even help those who hurt them during this process, offering advice, clarity, organization. But the energetic debt continues its course until it's settled. That's why karmic consequences against Virgo always seem miraculously fair. And this memory connects directly to the protective field that Virgo naturally activates when living its mission. Every true Virgo walks around enveloped in a purifying energy field that lets nothing go unpunished. This protective zone of Virgo functions as a divine filter. It receives negativity and returns it multiplied to the sender, activating cycles of karmic correction that only end when the lesson is learned. It's not a curse, it's not a spell, it's the law of cause and effect at high voltage, overseen by spiritual guardians who accompany Virgo like invisible shadows, observing every interaction, every intention, every word spoken against their protégés. These spiritual guardians are not folklore. They are high frequencies that protect instruments of service like Virgo. When someone treats a Virgo with respect, gratitude, and recognition of their value, this field amplifies blessings. Doors open, synchronicities occur, prosperity flows. But when someone hurts them, with lies, betrayal, gratuitous injustice, the guardians activate return protocols. The person's life begins to go wrong in specific ways. Efficiency disappears, organization fails, quality plummets. Everything that Virgo represents begins to be lacking in the life of the one who hurt them. The cycles of correction are relentless but fair. They continue until the person recognizes the pattern, understands the impact of what they did, and genuinely changes. Many return to the Virgo healer years later, finally connecting the dots between their past actions and the problems they faced. Virgo's protective field doesn't forgive under pressure. It balances by universal law, and this mechanism of purified return leads directly to understanding the law of multiplication that governs all energetic returns involving this sign. Nothing enters Virgo's field without being multiplied, for good and for bad. This is the law of multiplication in maximum action. Everything you send to a Virgo returns amplified, organized, with embedded lessons that force spiritual evolution. Treat Virgo with genuine kindness and watch miracles happen. Opportunities double, health improves, relationships harmonize. But send injustice and prepare for the amplified return. Small problems become big obstacles. Isolated mistakes become repetitive patterns. Localized chaos becomes generalized chaos. Energy returning multiplied is not theory, it's observable. The consequences can be immediate or delayed, but they never fail. The immediate consequence strikes those who openly hurt Virgo. The cry of anger returns as family conflict on the same day. The blatant lie returns as public exposure hours later. The delayed consequence is more sophisticated, arriving months or years later as successive waves of lessons. Those who betrayed a loyal Virgo see betrayals multiply within their own network. Those who sabotaged a Virgo's career see their own inexplicably stagnate. The law of karma is in no hurry, but it has a perfect memory. This multiplication explains why living with a Virgo is an energetic investment. Those who plant well reap abundant and flowing harvests. Those who plant poorly reap disproportionate thorns. Virgo doesn't need revenge. The universe does it automatically, using the purity of intention of the Virgo native as a catalyst. And this protection doesn't stop at the person of the sign. It radiates to those whom Virgo truly loves, creating a network of balance that repels toxicity from afar. Virgo's purifying energy doesn't just protect itself. It extends like an invisible shield to family, close friends, and anyone genuinely in tune with its frequency. This extended protection acts as a selective filter. Those who enter the Virgo in orbit with pure intentions receive order, efficiency, and clarity as daily gifts. Projects flow smoothly, health stabilizes, and paths become illuminated. But those who bring toxicity activate the repulsion mechanism. Conflicts self-generate, opportunities evaporate, and chaos returns to the sender until they learn to generate harmony instead of conflict. Virgo acts as an organizer of chaos not only for themselves, but for everyone who orbits their service energy. They cleanse energetic environments effortlessly. A Virgo's house never has ghosts. Businesses with a Virgo gain magical efficiency, and relationships near them self-adjust. This energetic purification benefits those who respect their role, but fiercely repels those who live in disharmony. Whoever hurts someone Virgo loves activates the same protective field and pays the amplified price for interfering with the balance that Virgo naturally restores. This role explains why the presence of genuine Virgo is so transformative. It not only survives in chaos, it dissolves it. And those who try to impede this sacred process through personal selfishness reap karmic consequences proportional to their interference. Virgo's protective zone is inclusive for good and exclusive for evil, and this selectivity leads directly to the ultimate responsibility of those who have crossed this energetic line without realizing the universal laws at play. The universe operates according to perfect laws of balance, and hurting someone dedicated to good, like Virgo, never comes without consequences. Anyone who has hurt a Virgo needs to acknowledge their mistake with brutal honesty, offer genuine forgiveness, and permanently change their behavior to soften the ongoing karmic process. It's not about drama or theatrical guilt. It's about aligning one's own energy with harmony and order, respecting Virgo as the sacred channel of energetic purification that it is. True repentance deactivates spiritual debts. Superficiality only prolongs the cycles of correction. For those who live with Virgo, the message is simple but powerful. Respect. Value the purity of intention, the energy of service, the organizer of chaos who enters your life to silently improve everything. Treat them well and reap a multiplication of blessings, fluidity in projects, clarity in decisions, prosperity that organizes itself. Virgo's protective zone is inclusive for good and relentless for evil. Choose your side consciously. Those who understand this live in harmony with universal laws. Those who ignore it learn the hard way. Virgo, your final message. Continue being who you are. Your spiritual mission is your greatest shield. Your purity of intention is your invisible armor. The universe sees every detail of your silent service. Don't wear yourself out explaining your worth. Cosmic justice is already orchestrating the perfect return for every intention around you. You don't fight for justice, you embody it. And in this sacred role of universal balance, Virgo remains untouchable for those who live in disrespect. After all this, only one question remains. Do you recognize these patterns in your own life? Have you ever seen someone hurt a Virgo and then reap exactly what they sowed, amplified? Have you ever felt your own life magically organize itself around a genuine Virgo? Or worse, have you ever crossed that energetic line without realizing the karmic contract you signed? Because now you know the truth. Virgo doesn't need to defend itself. The universe already takes care of that with ruthless perfection. The choice is yours from now on. Respect the channel of order and purification that Virgo represents, or continue testing universal laws that never fail. Those who have learned the lesson reap multiplied harmony. Those who ignore it pay the price to evolve. And for those who have already wronged a Virgo, the time to acknowledge it, ask for genuine forgiveness, and change is now. Karmic correction doesn't judge, it balances. Your purity of intention can soften what is already in motion. If these 7 truths about Virgo karma made you rethink your own energetic choices, then this video's mission has been accomplished. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell now. Every week there are revelations like this about spiritual protection, cosmic laws, and mysteries of astrology that nobody tells you. You got here because you felt the truth resonate. And that's exactly the kind of content this channel delivers. See you in the next video.